Hey guys, welcome to another TTM autograph haul. This is Sunday's video, and this is going to be a little bit different. We only have 5 returns for the week, but there's actually one return that's like super, I was really looking forward to, and I finally got it in. But since we have a short video, I want to kind of add kind of something I never really mentioned before, of like why I started doing TTM stuff. It's not really a long story, but it's longer than like if I would have wrote it out in a post or something. So let's just get started here. I wasn't really into autographs that much growing up. It wasn't really, I don't know, really had no special meaning to me. But my brother did TTM stuff a long time ago. I mentioned that before, and I actually had a video showing some that he gave me from when he started doing them, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago. But he did that for maybe a couple years, and then he had my niece was born and that sort of thing. But I started to go to live wrestling shows. I started doing that more, and my brother is a graphic designer, and he's kind of always he's very, very good at it. That's how he was employed for a long time. He did all that stuff. He actually helped out as a art teaching assistant for a while. So I collect action figures. I can see stuff in the background I've had off and on for ever since I started. I started getting those autographed if they had them. If some of these guys didn't have any action figures, I wasn't really interested in getting an autograph But my brother started to make prints, started to design things, and print them off and give them a couple copies and then get a couple signed, and he would come with me to the events. So I want to actually show you some of the prints that he's done, and then from this how I got into doing TTM. So I don't want to make you guys dizzy or anything, but this is a Danhausen one. We've actually met him a couple times. This is the second one we did. The other one's in a frame over here. But not this one. This is one I got at a show. Just Demolition. My brother didn't do this one. I just wanted a picture with them because they actually had the belts with them. So I wanted to get a picture with them. This is Brian Cage. We met him up in Grand Rapids. We actually got an action figure signed as well. So I think it's pretty cool. He has like a Wolverine type gimmick. It's called the Swolverine. Very, very big guy. This is Brian Pillman Jr. Oh, this is a Vikingo sticker. Yeah, Vikingo gave me. He's now Lexus King in NXT. My brother did that design. He only had a Figures Toy Company action figure, and I didn't really collect that kind, so I wasn't really interested in that. This is the Vikingo. My brother did this design. Vikingo liked it so much, he actually had t-shirts and stuff printed of this. I actually have a hoodie with this design on it that Vikingo autographed for me as well. Very, very good. If you like Rey Mysterio, he's a crazy Rey Mysterio, let me just say that. This is Warhorse. He doesn't really have this gimmick anymore. He's more of a serious type guy now, but my brother did this design. Let's see here. I think that's okay. And then here's Ortiz. I met him and Ethan Page at a card shop that's pretty close by. This is the Ethan Page one. I think this has to do something with like He-Man or something. Or my brother did a design, and I guess incorporated some some character he liked. So if you guys will probably know this, if I'm not really. I don't really know the character that Ethan Page is kind of encompassed in. This is Ortiz. I really like this one. My brother's little design or little signature thing here. And this is the Danhausen one that my brother did. This is whenever he kind of had the evil. He had like a evil character for a minute there. And yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to show you these because I think they're really stinking cool. That's what kind of got the autograph itch, I guess you could say. And I like just overall just meeting the people. And, well, I did that. And I've got a really bad neck injury. I've had it for a long time. I actually had two really bad car accidents. One when I was 18, the other one when I was 22. And I've actually had a couple fusions in my neck. And I have really bad periods of numbness in my hands. Well, last year at this time, I was having an extreme bout of numbness to the point where, yeah, my hands are super, I've got super dry skin again, and it's horrible. So I'm wearing these again. But it got to a point where I couldn't hardly grip anything. I was losing a lot of motor skills in my hands, especially my dominant right hand. So I started to kind of try to think of things to do to maybe use my hands more, to do something to build up strength, to build up coordination. And I looked in my closet and saw these baseball cards that I have not seen in a very, very long time. And I'm like, maybe if I use my hands and I write letters and I can maybe do that, do something fun while I'm doing it, and build up coordination and strength in my hand again. And so I did that, and that's why I started doing TTMs, honestly. And I get a lot of secondary joy just from contacting these people and, the players I liked growing up or people I never watched at all and just learned about. So that's why I started doing TTMs. It's like I said, it's not a super long story, but I really wanted to show you those prints that my brother did. And we got those signed and little stories like that. So, but fast forward today, my hand, my numbness is still somewhat there a little bit, but I can use it way better. My handwriting has gotten a lot better. I can actually use chopsticks in my hand again. I actually went to Michigan about this time last year, and I had chopsticks, and literally one of the chopsticks flew out of my hand and went onto the table next to us. So thankfully no one was sitting there at the time. But yeah. So anyway, now story time is over. Let's go ahead and get our returns for the week here. This one right here is the one that I'm really, really happy to get. Has kind of a special family meaning as well. Let's go ahead and show you this. It's out of Carmel, Indiana. Let's go this down. The focus is getting messed up from the background stuff. Carmel, Indiana, 4 of 4, 170 days. This is Scot Pollard. Mr. Pollard, he just had a heart transplant surgery, and my brother's on the heart transplant list right now. So seeing that he got it, and him, whenever I saw that and I read about his story, I'm like, man, and once I saw that he's doing TTMs, I'm like, I gotta write a note. I didn't just write my little normal 3x5 letter. I actually wrote a sheet, a full page about him and about my brother and that sort of thing. So I was really happy to get this back because I know that he read the letter, and I was also, Pacers fan. So really, really happy when I saw this in my scans. Let's just go ahead and mention him a little bit about him. He's 49 years old, played from 97 to 2008 for the Pistons, Kings, Pacers, Cavs, and Celtics. NBA champion in 2008 with the Celtics. He did a season of Survivor, which I didn't know about. But yeah, he just had a transplant in February of last year. He had some sort of heart, his dad had something similar, but where they were both really big. His dad, they didn't find a heart for him. So unfortunately, he passed away. I believe he's somewhat young. As in probably about his age when he got his new heart. So yeah, I don't know if I ever mentioned that my brother's on the heart transplant list, but he's been on it for about a year or so. He had to lose a bunch of weight and jump off all these hoops to qualify. But it's just, yeah, there's a lot about that's extremely confusing, but hopefully in the next couple of years, he's stable right now. He's got something called an LVAD, which is next level science that I didn't know existed until he needed it. So yeah, so very, very happy to get this back. It's close to home. So Greensboro, Georgia, 1 of 1, 21 days. We got Mike Fischlin, 87 tops. Very happy to get this back. I saw that he was signing, so I just sent one off real quick. And I didn't send a fee or anything, because I saw a bunch of people that didn't send fees. I thought he was maybe like a $3 to $5 person, but I don't know. Maybe he doesn't charge anymore, because it was a while before, in between spurts of signing. So Mr. Fischlin, 69 years old, played from 77 to 87 for the Astros, Indians, Yankees, and Braves. And he's one of those ex-players that caught on right whenever Scott Boras started his agency, and he is the VP of player development for Scott Boras. So yeah, there's a Bob Brower, him, I think Bill Campbell was for a while. But yeah, there was a group of players around, a few retired somewhere around like 80, 88, 89, 90. He took a lot of his former clients whenever he moved to his own agency, and made them a big part of the agency. So Apple Valley, California, 4 of 4, 19 days. We got Virgil Carter. He signed this like $1 million religious pamphlet too. We got a 72, a 73, and a 71. Mr. Carter, he's 79 years old, played from 68 to 76 for the Bears, Bengals, and Chargers. NCAA individual total offense leader in 1966 when he was at BYU. NFL completion percentage leader in 1971. And he worked in football analytics in his after he retired, and actually towards the end of his career as well. So, very smart guy. We got Baker, Louisiana. 5 of 4, 12 days. We got Ken Ellis. We have a 75, a 72, 71, a 74, and this custom one he threw in. So, Mr. Ellis is 77 years old, played from 70 to 79 for the Packers, Oilers, Dolphins, Browns, Lions, and Rams. First team All-Pro in 1972, two-time Pro Bowler, and Packers Hall of Famer. So very happy to get these back. We've got one more on the list here. Piles Grove, New Jersey. 3 of 3, 23 days. We got Joe Fields. We got an 83, 1978, and an 82. Mr. Fields is 71 years old. Played from 75 to 88 for the Jets and Giants. First team All-Pro in 1982. Two-time Pro Bowler, and he wrote a book with Joe Klecko, who he faced off in practice nose to nose with after his playing career was over. And I heard good things about that book. So yeah, very, very nice. So I hope you stuck through my little story time here, and I hope you get to know me a little better after I told you those stories. And basically, I like the actual process of getting the autographs more than the autographs. I like the write to people and just the act of getting them. I feel like it's an accomplishment. So sometimes whenever I see like an autograph is all smudged or something, I don't really care too much. It's one of those things. It's like, if I send them 3 cards and 2 of them are smudged, that's a little bit of a bummer, because I like to give at least one from my brother. But as long as I get 1 out of the 3 or something that's solid, I'm more than fine. So, yeah. So that's it for the video this week. And I will be back Wednesday. Hopefully you'll have more than 5. That's kind of it was kind of a weird, dull, dead week at the end of the week, probably because of the holidays at the beginning of the week. Hopefully you don't have any federal holidays coming up for a while. I think the next one might be President's Day, right? I don't really know when that is exactly. It's sometime in February, I believe. But so I want to thank everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment down below your favorite of the week. or any that you'll be sending out in the coming weeks. I've been sending them out like crazy. I've got a stack of 10 just sitting right beside me, ready to go out tomorrow. So, all right. Hey, thanks for watching, and I'll be back on Wednesday.